So here we go. We're at the grid. There's the 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away. Everybody seems to be getting a really good launch. Ultra tight. Captain Price has jumped. Draft overload. Here we go. Into turn 1. Is there going to be any problems? There's a few that have gone wide, but there's not much damage. But everybody being very, very cautious indeed. Superb stuff from everybody. As it's a wet race and everybody is taking very careful. Fun bags. Oh, it must have been a poor start for Ultra Titan. He's lost 5 positions as Fun bags has taken the lead. It's a good start from everybody. Good clean start. Quick shot has taken. But here we go then with Captain Price who's behind Draft Overload. Just look at that. Visibility is going to be a very shocking thing this evening. Unproved Hen is down to 6th. Ultra Titan going up to 7th. But Ultra Titan, it's a good battle between these two as we look at a will to will here. As Ultra Titan is going to go on the inside of Fred. There's a yellow flag and it's like, yes, a racing point. Is it Fred Nerd? Fred Nerd in the racing point has had trouble. Yes, he has had trouble. As Fred Nerd. Unbelievable stuff. Ultra Titan has got damage. He's down to 10th. It's all happening at the moment. Paco Barney 8th. Toby behind like a boss. So no major instance then as Rolly has gone down to 14th. 31 laps on this long endurance race. As Captain Price and Draft Overload look like they're having a good little battle here in 3rd position. See what sort of grip they've got as he looks on the inside as Captain Price, but he chooses to go back onto the racing line. Fun Bag's gone quickest then. He's steaming out in front, but Will Knight placed. So he will be enjoying knowing that 3rd and 4th are having a good battle and losing time. And Captain Draft Overload looked like he had trouble with Gritman and a little snap from Captain Price, but he kept it together. So superb from him. Here we go then. Captain Price is going to go on the outside of Draft Overload here. So, a good move, so much quicker there, Captain Price to Draft Overload, but Draft Overload looks like he's going for the switchback. Oh, and he's just clipped his back wheel, but I don't think he's got any damage. No, he hasn't, but good battle between these two at the moment. Lap 2. No safety car yet. Don't want to jinx it because very good stuff. Indeed, and Captain Price had a little slide. Again, he's struggling for grip on him tyres, but he's still managed to stay in 3rd position. Let's just go down and see if anybody is battling. We're with Like a Boss now who's behind Unproved Hen. There's it's a Ferrari. Oh no, it's Nathan Walton. Nathan Walton is retired from the session. That could be a safety car. I'm not quite sure what's happened to him. Connection problems. SR. Nathan Walton has retired from the session with bad connection. There's a sector 2, there's still Nathan Walton. I'm surprised it's not a safety car, if I'm honest. It's not come up on my screen just yet. Fun Bags going up ahead superbly. Will Knight has pulled up right behind him as well. It's a very, very laggy race at the moment. There's a few races to be everywhere, but let's just see what we can get the bite. Oh, did Will Knight hit the wall there? Did Will Knight hit the wall there? I'm not so sure. So it's quite spread out now. Toby has come up to Like a Boss. He's going to look on the inside, but hasn't got there. But Boss seems to knock him down. Nathan Walton is the first retirement. The quick shots into the pits. He must have damage at the moment. Unproved Hen is stalking Draft Overload. Looks like he's having terrible terrible issues. This track is not easy in the wet. Looks like they're struggling out there. Will we see a full wet tyre go onto any cars? Let's just hope we do. All on inters at the moment. We go then, we're on board with other Prue Pennies. Just slipping back. Toby's gaining again. On like a boss. He's going to have a look on this corner. This from 7th. There's a yellow flag in sector 2 and it's a Mercedes. It's... Oh no, the big problems for Ultra Titan. He's got massive problems. Struggling in that Mercedes for grip and he was on pole position and it's just got worse for him. He's lost his front wing. And that could be the end of his race. At least. Yeah, there's a safety car. There is a safety car and I'm not sure. It's Ultra Titan has retired from this race. And it's a safety car. Lap 4 later than I thought. I'm just gonna see if I can get Nathan Walton in. Oh, dearie me. Unbelievable. I believe we're gonna not get Nathan Walton in as his connection issues. But a safety car in. Unbelievable. Bad connections this evening. It's a very laggy lobby and apologies for the viewers who will be watching. But safety car after the retirement of Ultra Titan in the Mercedes. That's not good for their instructors' points. But Funbags wouldn't have liked to have seen that safety car. He was pulling ahead. And this restart is going to be very, very interesting indeed. So then, lap 4, 31 of the Singapore Grand Prix. Got a safety car. Bags leads it. Will Knight in 2nd position. Unbelievable. Safety car in. Sorry, I just had a quick drink break. You can't really talk much over a safety car, but Nathan Walton and Ultra Titan. It's like they've had connection issues and they've both retired from this race. But Quick Shot will like to see the safety car. So Funbags P1, Will Knight in P2, Captain Price P3, Draft Overload P4, like a boss in the Red Bull P5, Toby, who's going very well at the moment for the Williams in P6, 7 James, 8th Paco Barney, 9th Rolly, 10th debutant Tony, 11th Henu, at one point was at the top of the leaders, but I don't know if he had issues. Ross in the AlphaTauri in 12th position. And it looks like the safety car should be coming in any second now. Let's just hope that it's this lap that the safety car will be coming in. The restart will be very interesting indeed, especially turn 1, but fair play to everybody from lights out as they superbly kept it together. There was no accidents. Full wet race then in Singapore. Gonna cause some issues for drivers. Round 19. The backmarker racing wheel. Just hope we can get this safety car in. I said 2 minimum will be called in this race. Still, the safety car is not coming in. Deary, deary. Two retirements in one lap this evening. As mentioned before, Will Knight won the Drivers' Championship. He made a statement he was going to retire as well. So it looks like it will be doing a Nico Rosberg. Let's just hope that this safety car can come in. It's been here for about 3 laps now, or 2 laps at least, and it is a long lap as well. But we can see if there's going to be another one, because that turn 1 could be carnage from this restart. Quite surprised the track hasn't made drivers go on to a full wet compound, but Will Knight stuck in the back of fun bags, wanting to get a good jump. Just holding up a bit the pack. He wants a good launch as well. Does fun bag. Hope. Just trying to get them tyres to an optimal temperature. It's like Captain Price has taken over Will Knight. I'm not sure what was going on there. A bit of a mistake as Captain Price has really slowed the pack up. That's not good stuff. He's took over Will Knight yet again. So I don't know what is going on, but he's jumped Will Knight. The safety car is in this lap. Captain Price shouldn't have taken Will Knight there. I'm not sure what went on. Did Will Knight spin and go off track? Captain Price, I don't know, but the safety car is coming right now, and we're going to be racing. The safety car is in. Brendan's got a 3-second time penalty. Go then. We're going to be racing. It's the green flag as everybody jumps, and there's not anything going on in the accident. So well done to the drivers. GSR in the Ferrari is on the back of Ross. That's got a 3-second time penalty. Not good. Look at this stat. Look at the 10th, 11th and 12th. And GSR in the Ferrari. Is he going to make a move on RKA? James is right on the back of Toby, and he's taken Toby. And looks like, and false wide was the draft overload there. So, they're having a little battle. Is Captain Price to drop the draft overload? Goes back on the outside, and inside is Kasar Moto. Good drive from the both, and he's just held on the outside as Captain Price. Superb driving from him, and like a boss wants a piece of draft overload. He wants a piece of this action. As this train of cars now battling for track position, as this rain absolutely hammers down, and it looks like as well the visibility is going to be poor, and draft overload's hit the wall, and James just avoids him. Draft overload has hit the inside wall, and as he hasn't got damage from that, he's lost a lot of time. And like a boss now is going to capitalise on Draft. Draft hit the wall on the inside corner and that could have crushed. But Owens, like a boss, has hit the wall. It's all happening now. Everybody's getting desperate and like a boss has hit the wall. He must have damage after that. Does like a boss. That could have been a bit more of a damage as well. Let's have a look at GSR on Tony. Two debutants having a battle against each other as he's got a team as GSR in a Ferrari. This track here is so deadly. And a 3-second time penalty for Tony. And James has gone past Rolly. Rolly's gone into the pit lane. So I believe Rolly must have damage. Kasai and McLaren's got a 5-second time. Speeding in the pit lane, that's not good news for him. That 8th of the Singapore Grand Prix is going to start heating up very soon. But the rain is causing problems for a lot of the drivers. As it looks like on the inside, Fred Nurse made a move on GSR. Superb stuff from him. But is GSR going to have a look at Fred Nerd on the inside? Here we go then, but Fred Nerd, what a superb move from the racing point. Oh, and a bit of a corner cut from him. He could have got a warning now. But Fred Nerd with a lovely move on the inside of that Ferrari driver. Let's go to Unproof Headers, teasing the back of Captain Price now. The other racing point. Is he going to make a move like his partner and take 7th position from Paco Barney? Unbelievable stuff. Really. Oh, and there's a hit the wall. Unproof head hit the wall. Everybody has not got very good grip. Will they need to go in for the full wet tyres? They look like they're sliding all over the place. I'm sure a few drivers might come in for the full wets. Captain Price looks like he's struggling. Everybody is struggling. Will Knight now has caught up to Fun Bags. This will be an interesting battle between the two. The championship. Unbelievable stuff here. Here we go then. Will Knight has taken Fun Bags. Will Knight has taken Fun Bags. This Fun Bags had a spin or damage, but Fun Bags is struggling a lot on them intermediate tyres, and he's sliding, drifted, and he's gone round. He's spun round and lost his wing. Fun Bags struggling for grip on them intermediate tyres, has spun round and lost his wing, and gives the lead to Will Knight. Everybody, surely we're going to see some pit stops for them full wet tyres. Oh dear God, unbelievable stuff. And Unproof and everybody struggling for grip. Everybody surely should be going in. Unproof Hen then. And James is just behind Unproof Hen. We've gone through the Anderson Bridge as a train of cars, everybody really struggling for grip in this full rain. Still 16 drivers ahead. Ronnie closing up to Kasai Motor. Fred Nerdis took Fun Bags, and Fun Bags has still got damage, and he'll be going lower and lower down there. And James then, who's going to be teasing the back of the gearbox of Unproof Hen. Unproof Hen going very nicely in that racing point at the moment. Looks like they've settled down now, but massive mistake from Fun Bags, who's, excuse me, gone down to 10th position with that damage. And Fred Nerd looks like he'll be going very soon. And a good move from James from Unproof Hen. Superb move from James. And Unproof Hen's going to look to make a move and he's gone on the outside. But a massive corner cut there from James. I'm sure that will be. James has got a penalty for that corner cut. And rightly so, as Fun bag goes into the pit lane. So Will Knight then leads the race. He's got 9 second, lovely 9 second lead against Captain Price. And Toby then catching up and gaining on Like a Boss then. There's a nice little late break for him. Very, very interesting stuff. Good people, I'm sure, have got their wet set up on. With some drivers struggling, that's why they haven't got. But Like a Boss, look how much he's gained on draft overload, and again draft overload. That same corner has caused problems for other drivers. A little tap, but it hasn't made him. Got to be very careful indeed, especially in a wet race around Singapore. 10 laps of 31 been completed here at Singapore Grand Prix, and James has got, Captain Price has got end plate damage, so that's why draft is catching him, and he's holding up a few drivers. But Like a Boss then is gaining big time. He's going to make a move from draft overload very shortly indeed. So nobody going for the wet tyres. Important Tom Funnell, who had that spin, who struggled for grip and drifted and spun, losing his front wing after that massive mistake. Big shout out to Nathan Walton, the Alfa Romeo driver. Unfortunately this evening had bad connection, but he's watching on stream, so thank you for sticking with it and not getting the ump and having enough. So a big shout out to the Don, that is Nathan Wilson. But at the moment now, it looks like the drivers are starting to spread out a little bit now. The yellow flag in sector 1, and that looks like it's Tony. Tony spun in the AlphaTauri, and he's having mega trouble with grip by the looks of it. He spun in sector 1. So that's going to cost him places, and AlphaTauri having not a very good time this evening as Ross is in 9th, but he is catching oven-proof Hen. So he's going to look still in the points. So lap 11 of 31. Nothing much going now other than Toby is catching Like a Boss now, the Williams driver. This little battle between 3rd, 4th and 5th. Superb stuff. Are we going to see any movement? Are we going to see any moves in this wet weather? Come on lads, just give us something to shout about, get excited. But just this tough 3rd sector. Really is tough at the Singapore Marina Bay circuit. Will Knight has gone quickest. He's just going from strength to strength out in front. He's 10 seconds ahead. Is Will Knight. We're going to see some movements. Paco Barney, looks like James has gone off track and overtook Paco Barney. Looked like he went well off track and took Paco Barney. So I don't know if Paco Barney, if he needs to give that position back. And I don't know what James is doing, but a massive corner cut from James in the Haas. Caught that on stream, but yes, he's let some cars go past, but he missed his braking zone and he's lost 3 positions. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff then. But it looks like Paco Barney then's going to be on the back of oven-proof Hen. We're going to see, look at these cars. Oh, and it looks like the Haas is making a move on RKA, and he's squeezing him on the wall. He gave him a little squeeze, but on the outside now is Ross in the RKA. Oh, and he just broke, and James, both Haas drivers, James just nearly could have clipped him onto the wall there. But Ross has lost out to James. James is on a mission here. James is on a mission to get his The visibility is starting to go. Surely he'll be wet tyres. James has gone for a move on the inside of Paco Barney, but Paco Barney makes it stick very well. He's gone on a look on the outside, is James. Ross goes to have a look on the inside. It's great wheel-to-wheel action. Ross goes for the move, and they're both superb driving from the both. Superb driving. They could have easily hit each other off, but James has retaken the lead from Ross. The wheel-to-wheel going around a chicane, and James wins this fight. But Ross is going to have a look on the inside. These two drivers, fantastic bit of battling. Superb stuff. And he's really struggling to grip as James, but he's still in position. And Will Knight has gone into the pit lane. He's put another set of intermediate tyres on. So no full wet tyres for drivers. Like a boss is in the pit lane. He's having a wing change. He must have had damage. Toby up to third position. The Williams driver. Unbelievable little battle between Ross and James. They're still going to be going at it. But James looks like he's on the back of Paco Barney, teasing the Renault driver. Fifth position. Looks like he's going up, but it looks like he's got a lot of pace in that Haas in this weather. But he's going to have a look at Paco Barney any minute now. Are we going to see a move? Paco Barney defending really well, but look at James just gliding on the inside of Paco Barney. He's going to go for that move now as Paco Barney still makes it stick. And there's a bit of... and it looks like Otherproof Henna's lost a bit of end play. Looks like he's tapped the wall. So he's going to bring Paco Barney and James into play. And James has gone on the inside of Paco Barney, but he hasn't made it stick. He has lost out to RKA, and RKA is going to take the inside. No, he's not. He's going to take the outside. Great stuff from the AlphaTauri driver. He's sneaking back up the pack. He's up to sixth position. And James went for an audacious move, but it didn't pay off. Lost some time at the break. And there we go. RKA winning that battle. Great bit of tussle between the two drivers. But Paco Barney looks like he's struggling for a bit of pace. As RKA is coming up, and Otherproof Hen's gone into the pit lane for a stop to manage that and to fix that end play. But look at the pace RKA has got on Paco Barney. Bit of a slipstream, but he's not going to be able to make a move. A bit of a corner cut from Ross. He'll get a warning there, and Quickshot's got a time penalty for multiple warnings. And James has decided to come into the pit lane, but Will Knight up to sixth. Good pit stop from him. Good strategy. Tony with a sector two. There's trouble. It's an AlphaTauri in sector two. And a virtual safety car. A virtual safety car. So was it the AlphaTauri that caused the virtual? Was there a spin? And Tony is out of the race. Yes, it is Tony who's out of the race. He's retired. There's a virtual safety car. Unbelievable stuff. Then, no safety car, a virtual safety car. And at the moment, Captain Price hasn't stopped yet. Is there a trouble with Captain Price ahead of Draft Overload, who sneaked? These top four haven't pitted yet. So the safety car, virtual safety car has gone, and we're racing again. The Draft Overload wanting to catch up, and Toby has got within under a second of Draft Overload. Full wet race it is. It's not going to get any better, the conditions this evening. And Otherproof Hen has come out of the pit lane. Will Knight pitted. He's in sixth now, so very good strategy from him. As like a boss, looks like he's taken over from the Ferrari driver of GSR. Very good battles are going to be commencing again. as James is only 300 tenths behind. Really good start, but look at the three battling, and look how quick close James has got up to GSR. GSR looks like he's disconnected from his car as the AI driver has taken over. Like a boss then, 4 seconds behind, but RKA now is going to be battling with Paco Barney as he's sandwiched in between Will Knight. Is Paco Barney going to be holding up RKA? He's going to have a look on the inside, but he's not decided not to make a move. Is he going to hold up for Will Knight to catch up and make a move? But he's sandwiched in between the two Renault drivers. As he has a look on the outside, there's Will Knight, but good defending from the Spanishman. As RKA is going to have another little look on the inside, but he sees there's no point in going for a move there as it could cause him the race. But he's really doing well here, the AlphaTauri driver. He's up to 5th position. And Toby, he's not pitted yet, but he's up to 3rd position. We're just coming up to halfway on the Singapore Grand Prix. Long endurance race, very technical around this track. And Will Knight has entered the party. So he's going to want Paco Barney to hold him up. Paco Barney, this might be some tactical going on, aren't they? On team radio talking. And RKA is going to want to get past Paco Barney very soon indeed, because he will have Will Knight right up his gearbox, and he is right up his gearbox now as Will Knight. Oh, and a little bit of a, is that a lag from Will Knight, or is that a little bit of a snap? I'm hoping it's lag, because that could have been finished. But Paco Barney's pitted and he is freed now Will RKA, but Will Knight is now coming up to the back of RKA. Draft Overload will surely have to pit soon. He's done 15 laps on the inters and he will be losing them tyres, and RKA's gone very wide. RKA went very wide indeed, and he just tapped the wall. And Will Knight now, it's his race as RKA went very wide indeed, and James and Like a Boss are having a little battle. Fred Nerders took over. He's getting in on the action, the Racing Point driver. And James looks like he's struggling and went wide on the exit of that corner. Bum Bags has taken a proof him, but looks like was Roddy having trouble? No, he's just having trouble with a bit of pace, but Fun Bags is up to 10th. Good stuff from him. Paco Barney in 10th position, catching up to GSR in the Ferrari. Quick Shot going in 14th place. But now Toby's catching up to Captain Price, as again drivers are going to start making gaps. Are they going to try and manage them tyres? Will Knight is 11 seconds behind Draft Overload. Oh, and Toby snaps and lost a bit of grip, the Williams driver, and he's gone very too close to that inside corner. That could have been damage. But we're going to see. It's going to look like Ronnie's going to make a move on Paco Barney here. He's right on the back of Paco Barney. He's looking for a points finish, Ronnie, after a poor. He retired from the race last time. Another proof Hendricks like he's lost connection. Very laggy lobby this evening. Apologies if you've been affected by this. Unbelievable stuff. GSR looks like his AR driver is driving the race for him. I'm not sure if he's lost connection, but Paco Barney's looking on the inside. He's causing trouble for these drivers behind, losing a lot of timers. Paco Barney can't seem to get past GSR here. And Captain Price has taken over from Toby. So I don't know if Toby's had trouble, but he's really struggling to grip as he's gone. He's come out of the pit lane. He's in 3rd position. He's going very well in that Williams. He's 16. He's 8 under a second from Captain Price, and Will Knight is just going from strength to strength out in front. It's his race to lose now. His Draft Overload in the McLaren is gaining on Like a Boss. He's gaining using that slipstream, but it's a very hard track. There's certain places where you can overtake, but certain where you've got to be very, you want to go quite as wide as you can to enter into this corner. And this one too, looks like both drivers doing it very nicely indeed, as he's half a second behind the Red Bull driver, and like a boss going very well indeed in the Red Bull. So, some good stuff then. At the moment, no incidents from the virtual safety car, and Draft Overload looks like he's going slow and he's lost a bit of pace. I don't know what's happened, because he's having trouble with his car. But Captain Price then has caught up to Toby in second. Toby has taken Captain Price to second position. Really good stuff. He's having a fantastic race, the Williams driver. Impressive race, he has indeed. Chicane now, that tough chicane. And then you've got that last corner, that tough triple left hand. You've got to be careful that you don't cut that corner. Coming up to the line now. There's no DRS in the wet weather, obviously. 18 laps of 31. Another proof Henny's catching fun bags. Another Draft Overload. Looks like Draft Overload and Like a Boss are having a battle. And Captain Price has lost some time. Paco Barton, other proof Hen's gone in to the pit lane. He's having trouble. He must have damage again. Not good from him. Quick Shot has got up the 10th in the points for Ferrari. Stuff. Indeed. Like a Boss defending very well at the moment. It's going to be hard in these conditions to make any moves. But Draft Overload on the back of Like a Boss now. Here we go then. Is he going to see any move on the inside? No, he's not. So it's like he's teased his way through. Ronnie is close enough to GSR, but I believe GSR is his AI driver. So the pack's spreading out. Everybody very sensibly being very cautious. Just look at Will Knight out in front. Oh, a little twitch from him. But he looks like he's controlling that race. It looks like the rain has stopped. It's very interesting. No, the rain hasn't stopped. Apologies. Look like for me then the rain has stopped. And RKA's left the session. Ross has left the session. So I'm not quite sure what is going on. It's a very, very poor lobby this evening. A connection. Oh! And was that Paco Barney? Did he tap the wall there? I'm not quite sure, but he hasn't got damage. But look at Funbags up to 7th. Great stuff from him as he takes over James. As James has gone into the pit lane. And Draft Overload then is still teasing the back of that car. Very poor connection this evening. We're having a lot of laggy moments. I'm not quite sure. It's a new camera angle from me, from Funbags. So all the drivers have spread out now. Not much action going on, but KSI Moto is 15th position. He's catching up to Fred now. But let's have a look at the Racing Point. Are they going to be having a little battle, I wonder? Just needs an incident to wake this up, and James looks like he's struggling. Everybody's pitted then, except for KSI Moto. Oh no, KSI Moto, sorry, has pitted, but he's done the longest on his tyres. But James then, stalking other proof him. Fred Nerd is a little bit behind. Just lost the times, is really struggling at the grip now, is other proof him. He makes it 3-second time penalty for Roddy. Oh, and James has hit the wall again! And he's lost his end plate. So a massive mistake, and that is what this track can do. The quick shot now is on the back of Ross in the RKO. He's having a superb race at the moment. He's up to 9th. He's quick shot. But oh, and RKA has missed his braking point, and he's gone right into the wall. And he lost his braking point. He didn't hit the wall, thankfully. He's only lost a position to RKA. So a little bit of action there, and Drafter's caught up to Like a Boss again. Lap 20 of the Singapore Grand Prix. 11 laps to go. Will Knight is cruising in front with a 17-second lead, and he's pitted, so he will not need to pit unless he gets damaged. It's his race to lose now. The driver's champion in the Renault. The draft overload then, as we're just getting the timing back, as Funbags has gone back into the pit lane. I'm sure he's... Yes, he's coming out of the pit lane as Funbags, so he must have had damage. But draft overload, this is the only bit of racing action we've got at the moment, but James is obviously at the back. And he's a massive corner cut. He's gone off track again as James. So, not good from him. I'm not sure. He's got massive trouble with grip. But this is the only battle at the moment. He's Like a Boss and draft overload. But Like a Boss looks like... Well, it looks like everybody's struggling for grip. James has got a 3-second time penalty. I'm not surprised. Whether that's grip or he's just caught, I don't think he's doing it on purpose, but he's having a lot of trouble. But he's in third position, and just look at the sliding. Really is. That's Captain Price who's having trouble. Draft overload just dropping back slightly. Waiting for an opportunity. And James is caught up to other-proof headers. Right at the back of him now. As it looks like Funbags wants a piece of James. This little battle now, you've got battle for ninth. This could bring Funbags straight back up and in contention for points. He's already in 11th position. And other-proof hen's got, there's a yellow flag in sector 1, and it's a McLaren. Is it draft overload who's had trouble? It is. He's slowed right down and he's lost out to Like a Boss in the end. And he's lost a lot of time. As Quick Shot is up to 7th position. Ross still. So, a mistake from draft has caused him problems, and he's lost out to Like a Boss. As Funbags looks like he's going to make a move. He's definitely going to make a move for these two drivers. As James has got really up close, looking on the inside of other-proof head, and this is going to be music to the ears of Funbags, who's going to want him to keep battling, and he's going to look for a... Goes to the inside to look. Does James, but other-proof hen defending superbly. Big shout out to Oswald, who used to drive with us. Thanks for joining us, and it's so good to see you're in the Twitter chat. And I really do miss you, mate. I really do want to see you back, and I'm going to say this live on here now. Please, 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 would you come back to us? Please. I'm not the one to beg, but I do want you to come back to the league. It's so good. It's been awful without you, so please come back, my friend. Please come back. So we're back to the racing at the moment. Oven-proof hen, 400 temps down. The Funbags is going to have a move on. Oh, and he looks like he went to the wall there, but look at RKA. He's having a battle. I can't catch all of them, but look at this, a train of 4 cars. So this is going to be very interesting towards the end. And under the bridge we go. Looks like oven-proof hen. This is going to be exciting stuff. Here we go again. 8th, oven-proof hen. Is he going to have a look at RKA? Look at Draft's gone into the pit lane. And Funbags is up to 10th. Good recovery drive from him at the moment. And James has gone wide again. And James is having trouble with grip on them tyres this evening. I believe he's running no traction, so that could be causing him trouble. But look at Otherproof Hen teasing the back of RKA. He's going to have a look. He's gone on the outside. But where is RKA? Going to look. He's gone on the inside. Is there? No. And yes, he's gone wide as James, and he's surely got to let that position go. Oh, and very close was Otherproof Hen in a racing point. Battle for 7th position. Ross gone wide. Was he? Did he have room? I'm not so sure. Was he given room when Otherproof Hen went up close to him? But it looks like there was enough room. But desperate stuff. A little clip from the wall from RKA. He's trouble. He is. Trouble to keep. Oh, and he slowed down in that corner, and Otherproof Hen has hit the back. Has he got damage? I do not know. Has Otherproof Hen got damage? It doesn't look like that. End plate looks fine. No, he hasn't. So luckily, there was no damage, and he's took the inside of Ross RKA. Ross is going to look for a move to get that position back. Good stuff. Good patience from Otherproof Hen. Good stuff. 7th is Otherproof Hen, and James then. Funbags is teasing the back of James. Sure, what a recovery drive from him. He was spun, didn't he? Losing grip when he was leading after the safety car, and unbelievably, James has gone off track yet again. He's having awful times. He's going to have loads of penalties, is James. Unfortunately for him, he's not got grip at all in that hash this evening. But that's what happens when its full traction is turned off. Especially when it's absolutely bucketing down. So Will Knight has pitted again. So Toby's taking the lead. Will's pitted, so he's too busy looking behind. And Will Knight looked like he went into the pits again. But he is catching Toby. Toby having an absolute fantastic race. The Williams driver. Superb stuff from him leading this Grand Prix. He's got 6 seconds on Will Knight. It's what I like to see, the Williams driver doing well. Good stuff from him. Can he keep his composure? See, looks like Fred Nerdy's catching the back of Draft Overload, but Rolly's holding up Draft Overload a little tad by the looks of it. Will Knight is pumped in the fastest lap, so he means business. With Fred Nerd now online, the Racing Point driver. Going under the Anderson Bridge now. Fred Nerd's going to want to get in them points and get double points again for Racing Point, as he finally lost his point streak last week when he actually was over the moon of getting a point. So it looks like a Boss now is going to be looking at Captain Price in 3rd position, the hash driver. And is Like a Boss going to have a look on the inside here? No, he doesn't. Just backs out a tad. As he's going to have a look on the outside. And he's going to switch back. Oh, and he's in the back of Captain Price and knocked him off. He's hit the back of Captain Price and got his braking all wrong. But luckily he's not lost any wing. Aaron's not got damage from that. But Like a Boss goes through and clips Captain Price for 3rd position. How Captain Price didn't get damage from that connection, I do not know. Captain Price, oh dearie me, bit of collection he broke, but look at Funbags up to 8th. He's coming up to the back of Otherproof Hen. Things are starting to heat up now as Otherproof Hen lost massively. Hasn't got grip in that Racing Point. Everybody's struggling. It's absolutely bucking it down. Draft Overload catching Rolly now. But Funbags, what a recovery drive from him at the moment. Ted last, and he's surely going to be looking to pit Other proof here. Look at Will Knight pumping in another fastest lap. He means business. And there's a gap there, but he hasn't gone for it as Funbags. But it looks like Funbags has got the speed on Other proof here. He's teasing the back of him. Any moment now, he's going to look on the inside here, but he's not going to make that move. Defending well is Quick Shot in the racing point. So a good bit of battle in between the two here. Funbags desperate to get back up to the field. It's just below 4 seconds now, the lead of Toby's got. Will Knight is trudging forward the 2 fastest laps in a row. Good to see so many old boys in the stream and watching. Thanks for your support as always. And again, I'll say, please come back, Oswald. You're desperately needed. Oh, and just moving across a tad was here, Other proof end, but Funbags takes the inside. Was that a little corner cut I see? I'm not sure. I'm sure he would have been warned, but in the pits goes Quick Shot. It's Funbags up to 6th now. Great recovery drive from the Stella drinking champion. Paco Barney going very well indeed. Good to see in 5th position. Good points for Renault going to be again this evening. Captain Pricefield, but look at Toby out on front in the Renault. He's having an absolutely great time. Is the Williams driver. As looks like he's just Will Knight is going to have to go past the blue flag of action. Oh, and he's hit the blue flag. But that is, he hasn't got damage, thank God. But that is the driver. That's going to lose a bit of time. But now Toby looks like he's losing a bit of them tyres. There's unbelievable stuff. It's Quick Shot now. He's coming in the back. He's having a great drive in the Ferrari in the back of RKA. Good stuff indeed. Going in lap 26 of the Singapore Grand Prix, round 19. There's Quick Shot now. This looks like he's going to have a little battle for 8th position. He's caught right up to RKA. Is he going to have a look for a move? 5 laps to go. Toby still leading. Oh, and he's gone right up to the back of RKA. There's a bit of contact. There was contact to Quick Shot, but that's not enough contact to get damage. So it looks like RKA, is he struggling for grip on them tyres? Everybody is struggling for grip on them tyres. Whereas now it's the opportunity for Quick Shot to make a move on. He does make the move on Ross RKA as they go around the corner and there's contact! There's contact and it forced, looks like it was forced to go wide again with Ross. As there's big contact, but looks like he's going to go for the move again on the inside. And there's, oh, and he's just turned into Ross. Quick Shot just turned into Ross and he gets hit. What? And Ross looks like he wasn't given any room at all from Quick Shot. And for me, that looks like that could be worthy of a penalty. And Ross has got end plate damage. Unbelievable stuff and very frustrating indeed. But look at Will Knight, who's teasing Toby now. Toby looks like his tyres are going to be starting to fall off as Will Knight. What a fantastic driver in again. Superb stuff. Great. Great strategy from him. 3-second time penalty for Fred Nerd, but he's up into the points and RKA is going to look to get back into the points. So another disastrous race from the AlphaTauri team. Unlucky for him, and I do believe that would be noted by the stewards, that incident. Unbelievable stuff there. Did not leave any room, and I'm sure that's a penalty for the Ferrari driver. It looked clear cut to the driver. We'll leave that to the stewards this evening. Rolly now is catching James. RKA is catching Red Nerd. He's going to want to still finish in them points. And Will Knight now is really coming up to Toby and looks like Toby's just started to struggle on them tyres, and the grip is going completely. I think, you know, he's got 4 laps to go. If Toby can keep this, it will be a fantastic drive from him. But what a drive from Toby. He's now managing them intermediate tyres. 4 laps to go in the Singapore Grand Prix. Unbelievable stuff here this evening. It's been a very, very laggy lobby for some. There's been some tiny incidents and some good driving. We've not had mega crashes. I mean, 2 drivers had poor connection, that's why they retired, but Will Knight looks like he's jumping around and lagging a bit, but he's catching up to Toby now. He looks like he's gaining on him now. He'll be gaining on this back straight and crossing the line for 3 laps to go now. Toby's just got to keep his composure, manage them tyres. He has got a free pit stop, I believe, from like a boss from 3rd position. Well, we're going to see there. Yellow flag. The yellow flag, and it looks like it's like a boss. Like a boss has spun. Oh, he was going superb in that Red Bull. And like a boss, sector 3 before the last corner, I believe. Yes, it has. And he's lost grip and spun. Oh, dearie me, and that is that draft overload? Draft overload having trouble. Moto's out. Moto in the McLaren who's having trouble. Is that going to be a safety car? Surely, is that going to be a safety car? That could end the race if that is a safety car. But Moto on lap 28 has retired from this Grand Prix. I believe that's 2 in 1. But look at Funbags. What a recovery drive from him. Will Knight stalking the back. I can't believe that wasn't a safety car, but it looks like the issue has been sorted. That would have been music to Toby's ears if that was a safety car, believe me, because I'm sure that would have ended the race and that would have been some great points and a great win for Williams. So he's got 3 laps as Toby to keep Will Knight at bay. Looks like he's gained a bit more time on Will Knight. He's got to put that car very nicely indeed, has Toby. He's just got to keep his composure and manage time. Really, and he's gone very wide as Will Knight. Because now, this is where he can gain on Toby. But Toby's must have tapped the wall, Will Knight there, scraped the wall and lost some time as Toby has gone up. No, it was up to second, but look at Will Knight. He's going to turn that engine up, and again he's on the back of the Williams driver. So a good little battle towards the end. This 2 laps to go. Looks like James has overtaken RKO. Toby looked like he broke early because of them tyres, but Will Knight now is going to be looking to overtake Toby. I'm sure everybody's G'ing Toby on to get this win, as it'll be very good to watch and be very pleasing for that Williams driver. He's got to keep his composure, he's got to defend for his life. I'm sure he's stalking the back of Toby, but what a win this would be for him. Looks like he's not going to try and make a move anytime soon. Past the Anderson Bridge, we're shortly going to be 2 laps to go. We're coming up to the end, and superb stuff from Toby. Really, really good. Really pleased for him, but let's just hope that he can keep this together and win this Grand Prix with the Williams. I'm not sure if Will Knight has purposely just posted behind Toby to let Toby have the win, but what a great win it would be. Is he going to look at making any moves? He can't unless Toby's defending superbly here. Shortly. Wondering whether Toby does have some penalties. That's why Will's not risking it, because he knows Toby may have penalties. But think Will's got some penalties himself. It'll be interesting to see who wins this Grand Prix. But Toby is leading it on track at the moment. He's got Will Knight who's teasing him. It looks like they're coming up to Rolly then, to lap Rolly. Coming up to a benchmark. There we go then, there's the move from Will Knight, and Toby has gone second, and there's a second two. It's an AlphaTauri. An AlphaTauri, and it's RKA. Is it RKA? Who's had trouble? Somebody. We're going to go back to the front as Will Knight has taken the lead of this Grand Prix on lap 30. And Toby really having trouble on them tyres. But he's managing them superbly. Second place would still be superbly. But look at Paco Barney, his third position. Superb stuff from him. And Toby, what a race he's had. And Will Knight has gone. He's coming up, he's lagging very much so. And Rolly's AI car, I don't know if he's lost. He'll be getting blue flag, but he could be holding up. Oh, and it's very close to contact with Will Knight there. He could have easily lost time and let Toby back in, but Toby now is 3 seconds behind. And like a boss then, he's catching up to Captain Price. And as Will Knight got damage from that, I'm not quite sure, but he was... Oh, big spin! It's a huge spin from Will Knight on the 30th lap! And Toby goes through! Toby has gone through! And Will Knight looked like he lost grip, and Toby eases his way through to lead this Grand Prix, and Will Knight had that spin on the last lap, and Toby now leads the last lap of this Grand Prix. He's just got to keep it together, and Will Knight has gone into the pit lane. Will Knight has gone into the pit lane. He's got a free pit stop. But Paco Barney up the second position now. Unbelievable, Toby with an absolute superb win. This is going to be brilliant stuff for Toby. Brilliant stuff for BRL. This is what I like to see. He's gone very wide to the wall. Just keep it together, please. Keep it together for us, Toby. He's managed them tyres superbly. I already know who my driver of the day is going to be. It's going to be Toby, surely. He's managed them tyres. And Will Knight, with that mistake, and spun. He was getting teased by Rod. I don't know if he got hit by Rolly. I'm not sure. But Toby coasting to the end like a boss. And in sector 3, there's trouble. And that looks like it's a racing point. And it's Overproof Hen in the racing point has spun off. The Fred Nerd. Unbelievable stuff at the end of this lap. So then, Toby shortly. It looks like a little last battle between Like a Boss and Captain Price then. Overproof Hen. And Toby surely will be coming up to the end of this race. He's coming up to the last few corners now. I'm going to go to Toby, but Paco Barney has got it down to 5 seconds. He's on a mission. Toby really... Oh, them tyres are absolutely gone. And I'm sure he's going to get to that flag before Paco Barney can get to it. Paco Barney! Oh no, he's took the... Paco Barney! Oh, I got excited and Toby's come off. Paco Barney's taken the Singapore Grand Prix on the last lap. And Toby has slowed down. Oh, dearie me. I don't know what happened to Toby. Has he got a puncher? Toby's got a puncher on that. What a time to get a puncher on that last corner. Toby got a puncher on that last corner, but he's taken second position. And Paco Barney pips the Grand Prix from that puncher from Toby. Toby got a puncher, and there's drama at the end of this Grand Prix. In Sector 3, there's, oh dearie me, as Paco Barney takes the Singapore Grand Prix. I am so gutted for Toby. Getting a puncher of all of the times, and Paco Barney, fair play to him, got right up close. Them tyres were absolutely gone, and Toby gets the puncher from the Williams. Will Knight takes third position. Like a Boss takes fourth. Quick Shot with a good fifth place position, but Toby then on the last corner with a puncher. Unbelievable, so unlucky for him, but Paco Barney capitalised. If he just got to the line and punched, them tyres were, you could tell that they were literally on their last doors as he went 15 laps. But Paco Barney, with that one-stop strategy on them intermediates, superb from the Spanish man. Good race, Toby. Thanks to Oswald for tuning in. Superb stuff that you can come by and support us. We still welcome you with open arms if you wish to come back. So what a race what an end to the race. Paco Barney takes it, Toby with a superb second place, and Will Knight with third. This is going to be me this evening. This was the Singapore Grand Prix. Superb stuff. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you tune in on Thursday, 7 p.m. for round 20 of the Backmarker Racing League. Superb stuff. I'm going to say a big good thank you and a good evening. Everybody take care. Thank you very much.